Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here, playing more of the Legend of Fused Trails of Cold Steel 3. And yeah, we gotta just do some things. We gotta meet up our friends. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Knock and enter.
Ah, there he is. Come in, come in.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Oh, this is gonna be great. I wonder if they'll go for like a big flashy picture shot, or what do they do for this? Oh, look at them all!
Rain, you're finally here.
Oh, Sharon, you're here too.
Guess I'm last. Sorry to have kept you.
No worries. You're right on time.
Besides, we all know you had your field exercises to deal with.
It's only 7 o'clock.
Well, as fully grown members of society and working professionals, we should be in the habit of arriving 10 minutes early.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Says the man who waltzed in a mere 5 minutes ago.
The guild branch's reopening came at a good time.
Yes, I'm sure most restaurants are completely full around now.
Could have been a reservation.
I can hardly believe we were all finally able to meet up again.
I know, right? Especially since we're all so dang busy these days.
That's right. We'll certainly have a lot to talk about tonight.
It's gonna be a party!
Good grief.
Now, everyone. No need to dive into the serious stuff right away.
Let's get some drinks on.
Come on, it's our first big reunion since you all graduated. Let's cut loose a little.
I agree with Sarah.
Perhaps it would be best to start this reunion with a series of tender embraces.
Ooh.
And not just among the women, of course. All your male classmates should enjoy the comfort of each other's arms, too.
I agree.
What?
Not on my
Hell
life.
no!
I would hug my friends.
Sharon!
Same as ever.
Yes, it's almost a little surprising.
The time and place may be different, but in the end, we're all the same people.
Well, we have all been chatting it up on that app of ours.
When you put it that way, it kind of takes the drama out of things.
Aww. There we are. Yes! Hugs for everybody! What about you? Viewer at home? You'd hug your friends, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. People deserve a little bit of friendly contact. Aww. There! There we go! Oh, thank you, Reen. I'm pleased to see they did the hug.
Fee, you grew taller.
Elisa, you grew even prettier. And Emma, you grew even chestier.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
That hairstyle makes you look like an old man.
Did they miss the high five?
Dude, you're one to talk!
Reen, you and Gaius are just way too tall now.
Don't worry. I think I'm done growing now.
Out of all of us, you seem to have grown the least, Milliam.
Excuse you! I grew one whole reach.
Reach! I shall come Reggies. Come on, Sarah, get in on a hug. You deserve a hug too.
We finally fulfilled our promise.
Yeah. Elisa, everyone, thanks.
Oh, please. For what?
It's not like we all got together just for your sake, you know.
Machias is blushing.
Well, we are celebrating Reen's graduation, too.
Yeah.
Yes. After we had left, he stayed behind to uphold the spirit of Class 7.
Not Not to mention, he's the one in charge of the next generation of Class 7ers.
Yeah.
It's been said before, but you truly are the core of our group, Reen.
He truly is.
Thank you for everything.
You guys.
Aww. You can tell Reen's
We're
choking
starting
up a
to
bit.
sound way too sappy.
Oh, that's how Reen likes it.
Starting to. You guys have all been like this for years.
I suppose there's no avoiding it. Today especially.
In any event, we have the party set up in the back. I've prepared more than enough alcohol, so please enjoy, provided you're old enough.
Oh man, I get to have Sharon's cooking again.
I can't wait.
I knew I smelled something tasty.
No booze for you,
Alright,
Fee.
give me the biggest, frothiest mug of beer you got!
No beer for you, Milliam.
You're nowhere near being old enough to drink.
Would I say give her a beer anyway? She's a special secret agent lady. You can trust her with one beer. As a general rule, though, no, don't give underage people drinks. But I think under carefully controlled family circumstances, it's fine. It would be okay. I wouldn't be like, all parents who give their kids a sip of beer should be thrown in jail. I'm certainly not that kind of person. Just had their fill of beer, some more than others. While the others enjoyed soft drinks. So who isn't of age in this group then? Fee? Milliam? Is that it? Just Fee and Milliam? Oh yes, the album. Oh, it was. After 2.5 hours of hard partying, lots of beer, now we're having coffee. Possibly tea. Thanks for the food, Sharon. It's still weird. You're behind Elisa's dad's death. It's kind of weird seeing you being all friendly and not getting brought up. Super weird. Mom going to be in Heimdall soon. Okay. At the party. Alright. Alright. Yep, top to bottom. They've checked it for spy bugs. Getting down to business. Let's begin! We'd have a reunion. Divide the path Ereboni is headed down and determine how Class 7 will act. Of the two of you, or of the group of you, only two of you seem to have the ability to affect policy. Not a bad feeling. That day we lost Crow. Everything that Chancellor Osborne and the Governor General said about the direction they're leading Erebonia in. Oh, come on. They've got the evil music now. Look at that ominous look. The Phantasmal Blaze plan they stole from Ouroboros. Which we still don't quite know what the plan is. Politicization occurring publicly. What role Ouroboros and Calvert played behind the scenes in the Northern War? The military's decisions are very suspicious. We got 12 of their WMD cannons. A brand new airship that did the job, called Gargantua. They're all being challenged to a few key projects. Gasp! Who would have thought a government might do that? Yeah, the Metropolis plan. So, military budget's on the rise. So basically, what they've done is all the extra cash that the nobles were siphoning for themselves, the government was like, you know what? We should be the one getting all that cash. The invasion of the Republic of Calvar. Dun 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 dun. Calvin's spies, here to protect their country from an aggressive foreign power. There. D-Day or some way to prevent the war from happening. There's rumors here and there suggesting there'd be a war. Well, there's the constant skirmishing apparently going on. Yep, I'm sure your mom knows what's happening. Big factory in Crossbell. Would it though? I mean, maybe. Again, I would treat this more seriously if this game had not spent its time making me not take prior events and current threats not so seriously. But are they really going to throw down? No trade. So, well, the authorization of the Emperor. I do want to remind everyone that the Emperor has signed off on... Well, first of all, the invasion of Liberal happened without his permission. Second off, if it did happen with his permission, he was lied to. Which makes the whole thing kind of eh. And third of all, everything about covering up Hamel just indicates that the Emperor's not as noble a figure as we might want to believe. So this one shut down. Yeah. So now I have a unique understanding of just... No, you don't! You don't have a unique understanding, Reen. You barely know the man. I think Macius or Eustace has a better idea of him than you. Your son gives you no special insight. Unless it is actually giving him special magical insight. I feel the same way about my older, evil brother. No, I agree. He's clearly a hard-working agent. With me, you suffer from Claren Lecter. The Black Workshop. Yes, another group working in the shadows of the Civil War. Lent to the Noble Alliance. The two are more tightly woven together than ever now. There's what the Hexen clan. Silent Chancellor Osborne. They hired the boss and that masked guy. Yeah, it's Crow. Can we just... Something especially ominous is building. The circumstance led to the War of the Lions. How does it remind you of the circumstances that led to the War of the Lions? The Emperor's alive. There's no real... No one's going to contest the line of succession if he dies. Clearly, Cedric is going to take over, would be the next Emperor. Alphen would not, because she is both younger and the lady. I'm not sure if they have empresses that can be in charge. And his half-brother has passed on taking it over. Something means the Emperor is connected to the Divine Knights. Spirit veins in our body have begun to pulse faster and faster. Creating the spirit veins that cause the cryptids, magic knights, and the grass. Now, all that magical ore on the planet is reacting. Poor Milliam. I mean, maybe. When you're number, like... We don't know enough to make that claim. Though, just because of narrative value, probably is. Technically, not human. My DNA is... Besides that part of my DNA which isn't like yours, my DNA is just like yours. Unforgivable. Creating life. Doing things. I can't forgive them for playing with some stuff like that. I don't know. We all forgave Crow. What about all the things he did? Well, I guess he was your friend. I found that with me, but I'm worried about Tilly. Aw. Ah, yes, yes. Let's try to stay calm, everyone, but... Jayla's approach was there too. I mean... Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Fee. Put them both back to life. Are you a necromancer? Ah. Most of the suburbs being fiends runs. The Nosferatu! They are vampires. She is a vampire witch ghost. The creature in London Castle. Something Nosferatu? I guess it was. Resurrection is something only the goddess is capable of. Well, then I would suspect that Ouroboros might be able to manage it, but with their divergent laws. Just got missing. So yeah, Osmond's going to start a war with Calvard, and what's everyone going to do about it?
There are two things for sure.
Ah.
We need to stop the war that's been building on the surface before it starts.
I'm curious to know how you plan to do that. I'm really curious, because I think you're going to fail.
And at the same time, we need to find out what's been going on behind the scenes and prevent whatever disaster's being planned.
You're jumping to a conclusion that's a disaster.
I agree completely.
Everything else might be really complicated, but those two goals are set in stone.
This is something only we can figure out, thanks to each of us having branched out on our own.
If we each make the most of our unique situations and pool information,
none of you will be able to affect government policy.
Together, we will be able to overcome any obstacle we may come across.
Right, no matter whether it's on the surface or behind the scenes.
Oh. Like, even with my pessimism, the simple fact that there's a fourth game still to come, I'm inclined to think they don't succeed.
We don't have many allies.
Just for that
nor
reason.
are we alone.
Agreed. Let us find those willing to aid our cause. Wait, Milliam, are you okay with all of this?
You're technically working for Osborne.
You do realize standing with us will eventually mean standing against your fellow Ironbloods.
that's right. Fighting cryptids and magic knights is one thing, but
Think this over and tell us what you want to do, Milliam.
You're gonna ask me that now?
Huh?
Milliam?
I don't remember anything before the past 5 years. But I started to think about some stuff. Like what I am, and what it means to feel sadness. I've been thinking about this stuff ever since I met you guys 2 years ago. I want to learn more about myself. I want to keep being your guys' friend.
What about your friendship with your Ironbuds?
I like Gramps and Claire and
Yeah.
Lecter, but I want to find out what I am on my own terms. I don't like the idea of the Black Workshop controlling what I do and don't know.
Ooh.
Even if it means going against Gramps, I'm a member of Class 7 till the end. I'm more than just the Black Workshop's OZ-73, the Ironblood's White Rabbit, and an agent of the Intelligence Division. Reen, Eustace, Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Elliot, Machias, Gaius, Sarah, all you guys. When I cried for the first time, it was all of you who held me close. I'll always put you, my friends, first.
Oh,
Milliam.
beautiful speech, Milliam. But again, what about your other friends? And also, Crow, why couldn't you have been more like Milliam?
I swear.
I know it was a good speech though.
I think that caught us all off guard.
I believe in Milliam's devotion to the group.
I had no idea you felt that way about us.
You may not have grown much physically, but you've definitely done a lot of growing on the inside.
Agreed. In that sense, I think it's safe to say you grew the most out of any of
Stop
us.
bringing up that she's short. Stop it. You don't need to keep referencing it.
I suppose we needn't worry about you anymore.
It was silly of us to doubt her after all this time.
You guys just can't resist the chance for an inspirational speech, can you?
They can't, Celine.
Well, now that you've decided what to do, you guys seem more determined than ever. For your more immediate plans, what are you all going to be up to tomorrow?
The new Class 7 and I will continue with our special ops missions. I think it's especially important we capture the Calvardian agents.
I agree.
If we let them roam free, whatever they do could be used as an excuse to start a war.
It doesn't matter. You've caught 3 of them. On that alone, I'm sure Osborne could pretext up a war.
Yep, just like how Celtic was used to start the Northern War.
I'll continue playing my shows around the city and gather information.
I'll come with you and see what I can find too.
I'll keep following Grandfather and hit up some contacts of mine for info.
Celine and I will continue to investigate the spirit veins around Heimdall.
So the plan's for everyone to gather info, and then we'll all meet up and share notes, yeah?
Like, their best chance to avoid a war, in this instance, would be to get Hercules out of the city entirely. Save them from the government. And possibly arm them with secrets that they could use to make it seem like Ereboni has to recalculate their chances of going to war. Possibly. You could probably make an argument either way about the whole arms race as a deterrent type angle thing. But capturing these guys is not going to help you avoid a war. It's going to do the opposite.
Yes. Let's stay in contact and be ready to move at a moment's notice.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Look at you. You're all so reliable now. But it's getting a bit late. How about we call it a night? I'll set up a call with everyone early tomorrow morning, and we can talk about our plans in more detail.
It's even worse, like this plan, because we know how ultimately pointless this is, right? Because they talk about how the Emperor would never would require a justification. We, the viewer, have seen that Osborne and the Emperor have a special plan in mind, right? So long as Osborne can make the case to the Emperor as part of this secret plan that they're scheming, it doesn't matter if you stop the spies or not. The Emperor will give that justification, or will give Osborne permission to start the war.
Yeah, sounds good. Get some good rest tonight, everyone.
Are you two bracer types gonna stay here for the night?
Mm-hmm. There are beds on the second floor.
I'll be sleeping at home for the first time in a while. I assume the same can be said of you, Elliot?
Yeah, I called my sister. Gaius will be staying with us tonight.
Won't anyone stay with Irene?
Thanks again. I appreciate the hospitality.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We have yet to discuss your situation, Gaius.
That's right.
We were unable to contact you for nearly half a year.
Dare you not pick up the phone?
You're somewhere outside the country, right?
Yes, but it's quite the tale, so it may be better to leave for next time. We're gonna meet up again before too long, so I'll tell you then. True.
I guess it wouldn't be fair if I heard it first, huh?
Oh, and I was wondering about that little blonde girl you mentioned seeing, Reen.
Ah, yes.
I was wondering about that myself.
The magic witch vampire ghost.
You said she looked 10 years old. Could be a witch in training?
I mean, let's be honest. If you're dealing with actual magical practitioners, don't trust your looks or your basic, what you basically see.
Well, that isn't right, but I guess it's not wrong either. She went missing, and we've been looking all over for her.
Sheesh, her and Vita both just wander wherever they want. Telling us a
Oh,
thing.
there's gonna be a giant thing to be dropped about her, isn't
But
there?
whatever. I'm sure we'll have to introduce you to her soon.
Wait, do I already know that? Just had a thought, and I wasn't sure if it's a new thought or a memory. But it has to be their grandmother. Because I know we've heard mention about the grandma doesn't look like a grandma. Vita had her super special staff, just like the kid. Didn't Vita get her staff from good old super mage grandma? I'm misremembering things now. I feel like that's the case now.
Now I'm even more curious.
Which makes me wonder why they're not just bringing it up. But I suppose...
Got it. I'll be
Mystery
looking
and
forward to it.
suspense. Oh, wait. Was that I thought the girl was the voice from the Black Records, but that one looked older. Of course, Eustace gets his own fancy limo. I think I've got two different memories that are conflicting in my brain. Meanwhile, on a rooftop. Hey, Crow. Ah.
Something wrong?
Hi, George.
No, just a nostalgic smell wafting around.
Look at how cut my abs are.
I understand what I am, and the situation I'm in.
I'm a spooky zombie.
Is that so? Would it be selfish if I said I'd rather you hated me?
That question itself is completely pointless. Give me Albrecht's orders, Copper Georg.
Is that what we're calling him now? Georg?
Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
All right. No. Azure Siegfried.
I'm kind of curious when they're actually going to decide to be open about that. If it'll be treated as a shock or not. Meanwhile, in the scent of Heimdall. No getting Lena back. Leaking info. Hit the VIP area, right? Don't declare martial law. They've got the 4th Division here on standby, ready to go. We should be able to wait out the storm. For the chance to escape. Okay. This looks like where we fought the dragon, and C stopped the his agents from knifing the prisoners. Dark Age Crypts. Red grass down here. What? This is the problem when you make the catacombs your place. Ooh, this is not good for them. It's many Nosferatu. And they're dead.
Damned fools. I'm too late.
Oh, tragic. People died.
Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together.
Talking about Vita?
Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own.
Yeah, she's got to be the leader of the Hexen clan.
Perhaps I need to create more kin.
Ooh.
The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else, I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then.
Oh, I guess she is that one. Well, no, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. That would be it. I'm sure that's the one who was talking to her.
I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor. The one that failed to die. Crimson Roselia.
She does have fangs! I saw it! She has fangs. She is a vampire. Crimson Roselia. Oh, Red Rose. She's a vampire, everybody.
This is truly an honor.
There we are. 30
Here,
points.
a reward.
That is the correct number of points.
Good work out there.
Alright, we're going to take a little break here. We'll come back, of course. And we'll continue to learn what's up with our witch friend and all that good stuff. And we'll see what they try to do to fail to stop the war. Talk to everyone soon.